So, isang napakagandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. And I'm really also glad to be speaking with you this morning, esteemed writers, journalists, and editors, you who have essential roles in shaping how we appreciate and experience beauty. Of course, maraming salamat to the Beauty Edit for having me. I myself don't know very much about the beauty industry. Mas maalam ang mga anak ko dyan, lalo na si Isa, na long-time online acquaintance ni Miss Nicole, mula nung mga taon na nagtrabaho siya sa isang Filipino makeup company at saka sa isang foreign makeup company. But even as an outsider, I can observe how the advances in your industry have been as rampant as the rise of the internet, social media, even AI. And for some, this is incredible. For others, also concerning. On the one hand, it's indeed incredible that at this point in our lives, we are now seeing numerous local brands, artists, influencers who are putting Filipino beauty on the map. Sabi nga nila, kung may K-beauty, may laban din ang F-beauty. And it makes me very proud to see the likes of Bretman Rock, Heart Evangelista, or Ann Curtis, all different kinds of Filipino beauty being celebrated all over the world. Talagang nakaka-Pinoy pride, di ba? On the other hand, it is also concerning how the commodification of beauty is now exacerbated by the rampant consumption of reels, videos, and photos on social media that promote, say, the perfect nose, the perfect teeth, the perfect diet, the perfect abs. With technology, everything seems to be possible. But at what cost? Nonetheless, what remains encouraging is how the democratization of the internet and media have also made it easier for more and more women, men, persons of diverse soji, of all shapes, colors, sizes, to show up and take up space in places we choose to occupy. It is also encouraging how you, in the media, have been acutely aware of the importance of diversity and inclusivity in beauty. You know that what you choose to write, what you choose to cover, what you choose to promote affects your readers and your audiences. You can either make us love ourselves or despise ourselves. Ang bigat na responsibilidad niyan. And I trust that you do take this responsibility seriously. I'm also heartened to see how lifestyle and beauty journalism has positively evolved over the years, with more and more of you being conscious about your role in shaping our cultures. More often than not, cultures do influence policies and laws. As chairperson of the Senate Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality, I've been witness to how our legislation can sometimes fail to catch up with our cultures or with the lived realities of our people. Kaya halimbawa, malaking bagay po kapag kayong mga nasa media ay sumusulat o nag-feature ng mga minamahal natin sa LGBTQIA+ community. This does contribute to the larger fight of passing the SOGIESC Equality Bill, which simply seeks to ensure that nobody will be discriminated against just because of our SOGI. Ako, bilang malapit na ring maging senior citizen, sobrang natutuwa when lifestyle and beauty articles highlight the timeless, ageless grace of growing older. Thank you for making space for women like me. Kaya malapit din sa puso ko ang pagsulong ng active aging or healthy longevity legislation, which can support our beloved seniors to continue participating and being engaged in our communities, whether it be through cultural initiatives, economic programs, or political participation. You in the media have also not shied away from talking about more controversial topics like divorce and comprehensive sexuality education. Topics that do make us think about how these affect our distinct cultures and our personal lives. No matter where you stand on these issues, giving your readers the facts, the right information, the insights of experts and of ordinary people, these all help us make informed decisions. And an informed citizenry, an informed audience, is only good for a healthy, participatory democracy. An informed citizenry is what helps us elect leaders we deserve. Kaya, sa lahat po ng inyong ginagawa para sa ating bayan, hindi lang sa beauty industry, kundi pati sa mga kultura ng mga sambayanan dito sa Pilipinas, maraming salamat po. Thank you for championing powerful platforms that dare us to imagine a better, more beautiful world. Again, marami pong salamat for having me, and I look forward to continuing to learn from you.